Hello everyone and welcome to Bodybuilding Nation. In today's video, we'll be analyzing the latest updates from some of the top competitors in professional bodybuilding as they prepare for upcoming shows and the Olympia. Derek Lunsford, 4 weeks out from Pittsburgh Pro. Let's begin with the reigning Mr. Olympia champion and Arnold Classic victor, Derek Lunsford, who's currently 4 weeks away from the Pittsburgh Pro. A recent physique update from FIBO Germany demonstrates just how confident Derek is in his preparation. Regardless of whether you're a fan of Nick Walker or Martin Fitzwater, the reality remains that if Derek brings his absolute best, similar to what we witnessed at this year's Arnold, he's positioned to become the inaugural Pittsburgh Pro champion. What's particularly noteworthy is Derek's decision to travel internationally for FIBO while deep in contest prep. This demonstrates tremendous confidence in his physique and preparation, as international travel during prep carries significant risks. Exposure to thousands of people at a major expo increases the chances of illness, and the travel itself can be physically taxing. The fact that Derek is willing to make this trip speaks volumes about his confidence level for the upcoming Pittsburgh Pro. The latest update shows Derek in what appears to be perfect hotel room lighting, but even accounting for that, his physique looks remarkable. He appears to have added noticeable size since the Arnold while maintaining exceptional conditioning at 4 weeks out. This is especially impressive considering what we learned from Derek's first preparation with Chris Aceto, that dramatic transformations can occur in the final 4 weeks. Remember when critics suggested Derek was behind schedule at 4 weeks out from this year's Arnold? Yet he delivered one of the most impressive packages we've ever seen. This raises an interesting question. Could Derek's physique respond exceptionally well to frequent competition? This is the first season he's attempted multiple shows, as previously he would compete solely at the Olympia each year. After his commanding victory at the Arnold, few would question Derek's ability to deliver on his promise to bring an even better package to Pittsburgh. When Derek says he intends to improve upon his Arnold showing, it's clear he means business. William Bonac. Post-Detroit Pro victory next. Let's discuss William Bonac, who's also at FIBO Germany. Recent footage shows him walking around the expo looking pumped and impressive, with his biceps displaying that signature quality that has made him a legend in the sport. Some questioned William's decision to skip competing at FIBO despite being there in contest-ready condition, as it initially seemed like an opportunity for easy prize money. However, with Andrew Jack's surprise entry into the competition, William's choice appears increasingly prudent. Andrew is the clear favorite, even if he brings the same package he displayed at the Arnold, which wasn't his absolute best. William is coming off an incredible victory at the Detroit Pro, where he shocked the bodybuilding community with his physique. With the exception of his midsection, many observers believe he surpassed his 2019 Olympia condition, the same showing that earned him second place behind Brandon Curry. His quadriceps have returned to their prime development, while his back appears both wider and denser than in recent years. One of William's greatest attributes is the hardness and density he consistently brings to the stage. This quality helps compensate for any structural limitations and has become his signature. Few competitors can match his ability to nail his peak condition for every show, which is precisely why many younger competitors still struggle to defeat him. Many competitors currently fighting for Olympia qualification might wish William had followed through on his rumored retirement plans from 2023. Instead, he remains at the top of his game and stands firmly among the elite in the men's open division. The 2025 Olympia will mark William's 11th appearance on bodybuilding's biggest stage, an extraordinary accomplishment achieved by only a select few athletes across all divisions throughout the sport's history. Hadi Choopan. Off-season update. Moving on to Hadi Choopan, the Persian Wolf recently shared a training update after a considerable absence from social media. His post seems like a message to his competition, and it's hardly surprising that Hadi maintains this level of conditioning even during his off-season. He consistently displays exceptional hardness and definition, particularly from the front. Within the current Olympia top 5, no one can match Hadi's level of detail and separation, especially in the upper body when viewed from the front. It's encouraging to see him focusing on improving his back development, as this has been an area where competitors like Derek Lunsford have previously had an advantage. We should also note that Nick Walker and Martin Fitzwater possess impressive back development as well. If Hadi can bring his back development up to match his front poses, he would potentially become the most complete bodybuilder in the lineup and extraordinarily difficult to defeat, as no one can truly match his conditioning when he's at his best. An interesting question emerges regarding Hadi's coaching situation. He continues to post training videos featuring Hani Rambod, leading to speculation about whether their professional relationship continues. If they are still working together, this would represent an ideal scenario for Hadi, as Hani can communicate with him in Persian, and they've worked together successfully since 2018. One advantage Hadi will have at this year's Olympia is freshness. While competitors like Derek Lunsford and Samson Dauda have competed at the Arnold and potentially other shows, Hadi has remained focused solely on the Olympia. This approach could give him a significant edge when October arrives. Urs Kalecinski, Olympia preparation. Next, we have an off-season update from Urs Kalecinski, who was recently spotted training with Larry Wheels and offering posing guidance. Urs represents a legitimate title contender in the Classic Physique division this year, and his decision to skip the Arnold Classic, the first time he's done so since making his Olympia debut in 2021, is strategic. This extended preparation period is clearly aimed at making undeniable improvements to shock the bodybuilding world at the Olympia in October. The greatest challenge Urs has faced over the past 2 years has been managing his weight cap. He must make improvements within these restrictions, which explains why he remains relatively lean even during the peak of his off-season. Adding too much size would make making weight nearly impossible or require sacrificing hard-earned muscle. Urs delivered an extraordinary package at last year's Olympia. While Chris Bumstead has established the standard for the Classic Physique division, Urs is arguably the closest to Chris in terms of structural aesthetics. Between last year's Arnold and the Olympia, Urs successfully improved both his arm development and back thickness, previously the weakest elements of his physique. With a full year to prepare for this Olympia, the potential improvements Urs might unveil are exciting to consider. His methodical approach to addressing weaknesses suggests we could see the most complete version of him yet. Quinton Eriya. Prep underway. Finally, let's discuss Quinton "Beast" Eriya, who has officially begun preparation for his next competition. From what we understand, Quinton is coaching himself for this contest cycle. Based on the timeline, he's likely targeting a show in July or August, with the Tampa Pro or Texas Pro being logical options. It was at the 2022 Texas Pro where Quinton delivered one of his finest professional showings, though he lacked the necessary size when standing against competitors like Andrew Jacked and Steve Kuklo. With the additional mass he's currently carrying, if Quinton can achieve the same conditioning level while preserving his new size, he should secure Olympia qualification without difficulty. The challenge Quinton has historically faced relates to maintaining size during preparation. Looking at his New York Pro appearance last year, he began from an ideal off-season condition but lost considerable mass throughout his prep. By show day, he appeared stringy and notably smaller than at his 2022 Texas Pro showing. While his conditioning was exceptional, he was out-muscled on stage, largely due to height and width disadvantages. In the men's open division, regardless of personal preferences, size remains a crucial judging criterion. Quinton has secured several promising placements at Olympia qualifiers in the past, including second place at last year's Toronto Pro. That particular look clearly resonated with the judges, who rewarded his combination of size and condition. With slightly enhanced conditioning from that showing, he could make significant competitive strides. The bodybuilding community has consistently spoken highly of Quinton's potential, with even professional competitors acknowledging his abilities. At approximately 29 to 30 years old, time remains on his side for continued development. We're hopeful this preparation will finally showcase the complete package he's capable of delivering. That concludes our competitor updates for today. If you enjoyed this analysis, please support Bodybuilding Nation by hitting the like button and subscribing for more comprehensive bodybuilding coverage. Thank you for watching.